Hey Kurt, I'm doing alright, man. My shit cut out earlier, so I couldn't really be able to do anything. It's pretty usual. Yeah, I was before, but I don't know what happened personally. I don't know what happened. Uh, this was around the time that my internet cut out. So yeah, really really goofy. I don't know what happened in that time period.
Welcome to Hawaii.
I don't know what happened during that throughout that time period. I think something happened in between, like too many people on the net, something like that. But I won't have to deal with that next week when the time comes. That is. Oh man, that was a wrong turn. It's a wrong turn. Yeah, hopefully I don't have to deal with that anytime soon. Yeah, probably watching some P Diddy porn, something like that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I just been keeping to myself personally. Just trying to negate away from certain things and trying to do my best to like I don't know. Like I posted like 2 videos already or whatever, and you know, I just I needed the help and support of the people that have been with me, and it's quite hard to just continue to do something if you know that it's going to be completely difficult. But there's not much I can say about that. I mean, the way I have to act going forward is making sure that I'm mentally sane and that I will have. But it's fine. I mean, I know people are busy or whatever, but it just would help if like every person was there at least. But nobody keeps things pinged, and or not pinged, but like you know, I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of done talking about it. But I guess to go into basis is that I finally got Asphalt 7 to work, and this is one of my favorite racing games. So I figure, fuck it. I mean, I'll just play it for a little while.
Go for the gold. New record.
Mm, probably yeah. Maybe that was the case. Yeah, I mean, I just gotta stay away from a lot of things. I just gotta get familiar with things, and I mean, because I can't expect everybody to be there, like, you know, I gotta just keep things in motion, and, yeah, something like that. I can't use the analog.
Welcome to
I
London.
can't use the analog stick for this game for some reason. But it's fine though. Probably figure it out in the long run. Because Nox Player is the only emulator that runs like games that are from like the past and whatnot. Because it's Android 7 instead, so it runs the games perfectly fine. That's, and for the GT 500, it's kind of fast in this game. The other game it's really not that fast. Interesting. I play a lot of Asphalt 8, and I don't think this vehicle is fast at all in that game. Well, unless I'm referring to another model. Not sure. Damn, bro. I think I took a turn too hard. Oh.
Whoa, that was close. So, you live on the edge, huh?
Yeah, I am aware of that. Thank you. Bam. Yo, what's good, man? How you doing?
That.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that, bro. Not until I get new internet, that is. That's gonna be like Tuesday. Tuesday is gonna be new internet time, and I won't have to deal with these issues anymore. So I don't know. Just bear with me, I guess. They want me to use. Yeah, they want me to use shovel. Uh, yeah, that's kind of bummer.
Welcome to Havana.
I only decided to.
3, 2,
My net's being dookie at the moment. Yeah, sounds like mine. Except you don't have Verizon. I mean, Spectrum. Sorry, you don't have Spectrum. No, I know that you're letting me know. You're not saying it in such a rude way. So you're saying it in a way that you care. So mm, I'm not gonna lie. For a game that came out like 9 years ago, no, 10 years ago, on a mobile device, it actually looks better on PC. I don't know why they didn't make a port. I don't think they did personally, but the phone version looks better than all the DS versions, or at least the PSP version as well too. Kind of sad because the other Asphalt games came out like in 2005 or something like that. And it's funny how like when I look at this compared to Asphalt on PSP and DS, those games don't even look close to how this looks. It's kind of sad, really, because unless Gameloft just got lazy with the PSP version, they could have really went all out. They could have went all out, but I guess they got lazy or whatever. Could be that too. I'm not really too sure. I guess whatever. I mean, I guess that's what they were going for. I'm not sure what they were going for. They probably were going for something else. I'm not sure. But it seemed like that was the direction in which they thought of. Maybe. So how long will you get partner or whatever it's called to get a the join button? Well, that's the tough question of the day, is it? I mean, I pretty much would have to average 15 per stream in order for me to get that. And I would have to stream for at least 6 to 7 hours. And I mean, as far as like I'm concerned about it, I don't even think that like even if my internet did get better, I don't even think that like some people would just show up because they can't even comment or like my videos. So it is what it is. I'm kind of in that situation right now. So I came into the conclusion I have to start doing things by myself. But it is what it is. I guess a discussion for another time. Yeah, so it's not that I don't want to get pardoned on YouTube. It's just gonna take a lot longer considering that, you know, I don't have that foundation like that. I can't even get my own people in the Discord to do those things. It's all the ISPs at the moment. No, it's not like that. It is Spectrum because it's been like that for a long time. That's why I have to switch over to Verizon next week. So no, it's not just this moment alone. It's it's been like that all the time. So it's not just this occasion, bro. Yeah, but that's just it. That's just about it. That's as much as I can actually explain about partner. It takes everybody to get involved, and that's just not the case here.
Welcome to London.
Yep, it's a regular occurrence. That's why I have to switch to Verizon next week, which will be a lot better for me. It won't cut out. None of those things will happen. I'll be able to do videos and everything else that I need to do, but I'm gonna do it at my own pace. Well, mm, nah, I'm not gonna really say anything to that because that's just asking me to say something I don't want to say, and I think that I'll keep that to myself this time. For now, at least, I'll keep that to myself. I don't want to go as far as saying anything about that. I'll keep it to myself.
Come on, just one more lap. Okay, now you're just being cheeky.
Nah, it would come off unprofessional and it will also be a bit too broad, and I just refuse to say it right now. It's not, it's not necessary. At least not to me it is. Yeah, I always tell you to and stuff like that because maybe at some point in time it doesn't come out wrong, but
Wow.
whatever I have on my conscience,
That
I'm
record
not
is
gonna say.
here to stay.
I don't even feel like DMing him on Discord. It's just a waste of time. I'll put it this way though, and to be professional about it, I'll put it this way though. Um, I find it very hard to believe and funny at the same time that and this is a bit of a psychosis actually. I find it a bit funny and quite convenient at times to where, people will say that, that they don't have time for this or whatever the case is, but their main outlet to go to whenever it comes to videos or whatever is YouTube. And I moved to YouTube out of the convenience of that particular situation. And somehow some people just don't have time. And I think that that's quite funny because people use YouTube for music and everything else of that nature, to where they preferably use, and they can't even take the time to do that particular deal. So that's why I ran out of stuff. And I also came into the conclusion that some people say that they also didn't have time and stuff like that, but they were out doing their own thing, which is acceptable because that's how life is supposed to be, right? You do your own thing, you separate yourself from the nonchalant drama, etc., or whatever the case is. But at the same time, when you negate that function and you stay away from those particular things, it just goes to show what you truly are, who you truly are, you know. And this means to everybody, not just speaking about specific people, just to everybody. Everybody in Discord, everybody association or whatever the case may be, which is a pure isolated issue. The reason why it's isolated is because there's no other way around it but to focus literally on yourself and improve only with yourself and not to ask. Or this is why, like, starting next week, I probably won't even tell people I would go live. I'll just make a video. you know I'll be able to have my vidIQ stuff next week and everything will be fine. I'll be able to promote my videos. I'll just take more of my time and put it into collaborating with other people instead of just playing games and doing all this nonchalant stuff. And that's the best way I can describe it. I can't describe it no other way. That's just what it is.
Welcome to Rio.
Hi JK, how are you, man? Shit got wacky graphics. Hmm. If I would have hit that wall in any other racing game, I probably would have been fucking dead. Literally.
One more to go. Do you have a death wish?
Bad. I lost my headphones and losing my mind. I can't even do anything. Where was the last place you put your headphones? It kind of depends on the last place you put it. You're gonna go to sleep? Alright, well, thank you for stopping by, Kurt. You have a good one.
Like a boss. And the bar has been raised.
Have you tried looking underneath it? I mean, you always gotta look at the last place that you left it. Thank you, man. I
Welcome to
appreciate it.
Shanghai.
You always gotta look at the last place that you left it. Because if you left it like there, I mean, I'm pretty sure it didn't move anywhere. It was just wireless headphones. About those things. I mean, they're always in areas to where, you know, you least expect it. If you stay calm and try to see where you last left it, probably find it. Because usually when I lose things, like I tend to get into that mode too, you know? Hi Curly. I get into that mode too, I start to think to myself that, like, you know, I can't find it or whatever the case may be. And turns out that I just instantly forget, you know.
One more.
Apparently the Warzone COD Mobile pre-registered thing is up. Another thing too that I think so. Because Dip got in. He got randomly invited to it. He got randomly invited to that shit. I don't know why. But I'm alright, Curly. I had a pretty long day, but I'm just sitting here trying to play through some Asphalt 7. Finally got it to work. You know, it's looking pretty good, to be honest. Looking pretty good. I was able to, you know, get it done or whatever. But it's looking pretty nice, Asphalt 7. I think this is Shanghai. Yeah. That's gonna, oh shit. That's not what I wanted. Oh well, it got the race done, so that's all that matters. It got the race done. Yeah, you have to just retrace your steps. Yo, Daniel, what's good? Bringer, what's good, man? How you doing? How's everything, man? How you doing today, man? How's everything? Yeah, like you always have to retrace your steps because if you don't, then you're gonna obviously drive yourself crazy and shit. So you gotta retrace it. You gotta retrace it for the better. How you doing, Bringer? How's everything, man? You just got home from work? That's what's up, man. Well, you take good care of yourself, man. You taking a shower alone? I'm joking. Uh, yeah, losing the wallet could be a fucking nightmare, though. At least as far as I'm concerned, it could be a fucking nightmare. I mean, if you're one of
Welcome
those
to
guys that carry
Moscow.
the social with you, yeah, it would be a fucking problem.
3, 2, 1.
That's if you carry your social with you, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. I leave that shit at home. I'm not gonna fucking carry that shit with me. It's a little wacky doing that.
Heads up, people.
I finally was able to get to 1.1 on Marvel Future Rev, and I'm close to getting my second piece for 6-star Dark Domain, so that's
Careful.
pretty good. No, I mean, that's kind of what I tell people too, is that they should memorize it. If not, then, you know, it wouldn't make any sense. They should.
Threading the needle.
I mean, some people just normally like have it implemented into their brain to whether they fucking feel like remembering it, I guess. It's not underneath the bed. Ain't that a bitch? I don't know why it wouldn't be underneath the bed. It's kind of weird. You were by your fucking bed, so I've always loved this as my favorite Asphalt game for a lot of different reasons. It just, I don't know, it just felt like a racing game. I'm not saying that the other ones don't, but they're just way too short. Asphalt 8, it's a great game too, but still. Just felt way too short. Wow.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Paris. 3, 2, 1.
Guess I'm gonna have to buy more Bluetooth headphones you had, like the ones that you can't find. I mean, do you go anywhere outside of your house, or you stay in one particular place? You were inside the house? Okay, so this is just my thought. Now, just out of curiosity. I didn't think that was gonna work. I thought that was... I mean, it depends. Was your son doing any dirty stuff? Probably so. Depending. So I'm thinking that the the real case scenario is that you left it in the living room. And I think that what happened is that because you left it in the living room, you might have left it underneath the couches or in between the couches. That's my epiphany.
Go for the gold. One more for the books.
I think that's the case. I'm not sure.
Welcome to Iceland.
Yeah, that's my point. So why don't you go into the living room and find out? Because I think that that's probably... There's no couch? That's weird. You gotta probably check all over. You should do that. You should really just check all over, man, just in case. I wish that Google Play or like at least Gameloft had kept these games in their Play Store and didn't really try to put them into their own store, because I feel like you know, that stuff just wasn't really necessary. I feel like they should have really tried to keep Asphalt 7 like kind of like the, I mean, because if you think about it, Asphalt 7 is a high tier, you know, mobile racer. So I mean, like, why didn't you just keep it with the rest of them, like 7, 8, and 9? Because Asphalt 7 was such a great racer. So I don't understand, like, why couldn't they like do that? Um, to me, I don't think that makes too much sense. You know, at least to me, it doesn't. Um, I couldn't really fathom that. Stuff just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, they got rid of like a whole bunch of great Gameloft games and stuff like that, and they just kept the shitty ones. I don't understand that. Oh wow, it's a big jump. Yeah, but I think that like you double check around those areas, you should be fine, personally. I don't think you like completely lost it. That's the thing. I don't think that's really the case.
Final lap. Keep it up.
Hmm. Hmm. That jump is kind of big. Map is kind of easy too. Hi Dexter, how are you?
That was awesome. New record.
How you doing, Dexter? How's everything? I'm alright, man.
Welcome to
Could be
Rio.
better. Could be a lot better. Just playing some Asphalt 7, considering that, you know, you can't find it available on Google Play. Oh shit, this shit is a bullet. The fuck? Damn, this shit is a bullet, dude.
Whoa, that was close.
Oh man. Hmm. I don't know. I just got done explaining it to Isaac. So like
Okay, now you're just being
I
cheeky.
think after I explained it to him, he just kind of left. But some of the stuff that I was saying was true. But I can't be asked to repeat that shit again, personally.
Do you have a death wish?
No, I haven't personally.
Perfect.
Nice.
Personal best. A whole new world opening up. Check it out.
No, I didn't see it at all actually.
Three, two, one. Careful. Wow. New record.
I see it. Probably take a look at it later. Yeah, I'll probably take a look at it later.
Welcome to Miami.
I guess professionally speaking, the only thing I can honestly say is that I kind of wish that like um people in the Discord actually, you know, took the time to like my videos instead of sending me other videos from YouTube. It's probably the reason why like I've been feeling this particular way, but I think I came into the conclusion that, you know, I can't really, you know, be able to incite those things. So I just think as of next week, I'll probably most likely focus a lot on myself and not really try to draw those entities, of course. Because I realize that people, um, you know, you got to get certain things done yourself. So it's just what it is, I guess.
Watch it.
Damn. Wow.
Come on, just one more lap.
Damn. I went too fucking fast. Yeah, so like, I mean, it's nothing against anybody else. It's just I had to kind of come into the conclusion and figure out things for myself, and I realized that, you know, if a person can't be able to do those particular things with us moving over here, I would rather just focus on, you know, making content and just I'm not gonna I think after this week I'm not gonna post like on Discord. I'm not gonna post any of that stuff. I mean, if people want to comment on those videos, cool, but if not, there would be no need to because I'll probably just try a little bit harder to find some different entity to follow. That is. That's just what it comes down to. You have to really put your foot down and try to make things happen. Um, you have to put your foot down and try to make things happen. Because if not, then you know you're not really gonna see better, of course. It's what it is.
Welcome to New Orleans. Welcome to New Orleans. Welcome to Iceland. Whoa, that was close.
This car is super fucking fast. I don't understand why. It's not that fast in all the other fucking Asphalt games, but somehow in this one, this shit is extremely fucking fast. I don't understand that. The shit maxes out at like at least a good, probably 220. But like, I don't know, somebody must have loved Lamborghini in this fucking game because they made this car like extremely fast. Then again, all the cars really feel like arcadey as shit. So I think their biggest, I mean, it's kind of weird, but I think their biggest love was for like exotic cars, because like there's not that many tuners, but at the end of the day, I mean, these cars is what the dire focus of Asphalt games were. So I mean, I can understand, at least to a certain extent, I can understand. But it's just insane how like they made these cars super fucking quick, especially this one. I don't, at least when it's fully optimized, that is. Optimize, or whatever the case may be. Because there's no way in fuck those guys are catching up. There's just no way in fuck. They have no chance to catch up at this point. Like, look at that shit. I left them behind completely. They can't catch up. Then again, NPCs, but if this was actual people, it would be a different story.
Do you have a death wish?
Nice. Nice. Might work. Yeah, I think there's plenty of reasons why, you know, I think there's plenty of reasons why I like this fucking game. I've seen the new Kenobi episodes. It's good.
A whole new world opening up. Check it out.
I haven't really got the chance to see it. I hope it's pretty good. Yeah, I hope it's pretty good, man. Because to be honest with you, like, I said this before. I don't want them doing what they did with. I don't want them doing what they did with that show with something else, man. Or Book of Boba, because that shit would just be terrible. I just can't see that happening. I don't want to. Actually, I don't want to fucking see it happen. I don't even want to even picture that shit. Cause that shit will just upset me. Last thing we need is a show like that going 6 feet under because they decided to allow, you know, idiots run the show, and then actors feel uncomfortable or people feel uncomfortable. I don't know. It's just it all really depends on like how they picture it. Could be done multiple ways. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there might be a case scenario to where, you know, um, that might be the case, you know. But man, I would love that. I would actually love that. I would love to see that stuff. It's a good thing that I'm getting the new internet next week because it comes with Disney Plus and shit like that. So hopefully I can be able to see it on Disney Plus. We'll see where it goes.
Welcome to the Bahamas.
Yeah, but you need Disney Plus to see it. I'm pretty sure. You probably need Disney Plus for that shit. And I don't know if I really want to do that. I would rather wait until next week to watch it. And I wouldn't be too late. At least as far as I understand. Because you know, the one thing that got me fucked up when I was viewing certain things was like they were showcasing like certain episodes and whatnot, and I didn't want any of those episodes to be leaked for me, so like I just tried to ignore the people trying to play into that shit or whatever. Cause you know, like I don't like people like spoiling shit for me. I get really, I mean, it really depends though. If you spoiled a Fast Five film, I'd be like, all right, whatever, I don't care. But like if it was like something different, then I'd be like, all right, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Fucking Fast films, I don't really care.
One more time.
You watch AM, that's crazy. They watch what the fuck? They have it on AMC? Get the fuck the AMC app? No fucking way, dude. If I know that I could watch it there, I would have probably went there and watch it. There's just no fucking way. There's no fucking way it's available on the AMC app. That's just bonkers, dude. Oh, never mind then. Because I'm like, wait a minute, it's on Disney Plus. How the fuck could it be available there?
That record is here to stay.
That shit confused me. I thought it was available on the AMC shit. How you doing, Aggro? How's everything? Curly's site provides also AMC, so I guess it should or could have Disney stuff as well. Well, she needs to make sure that she sends that shit to me because I would like if I can be able to see that. Depending on the circumstances, that is. It should? Alright, nice. Then I guess we could watch it together sometime soon. I just thought like, cause you know my sister's also into that stuff too, so that's why I said that first. I'm gonna go with black. No, no, no. I want to go with silver. Deep gray? No. Alright, well, yeah, what the fuck? Send me the site. What the hell? Why you holding off on me? How the hell you supposed to be a creamy donut and then hold off on somebody?
Welcome to London.
That's quite fucked up, isn't it?
Three, two, one.
Hmm. That's crazy. I never knew that. If I had known that before, I probably would have just went and took that option instead. Because it doesn't make any sense for me to watch it in Disney Plus or pay for Disney Plus if like I have the access to it already, you know? You sent it already? Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. All right, thank you. Nice. Oh my God, I got turned into a chicken nugget. Shake my head.
Only one
Yeah,
more
yeah, yeah,
round.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Stay
yeah,
on
yeah.
target.
I would like to watch it together because I know that some of us like we're into Star Wars, so I think that would probably be nice to kind of watch it together, I guess. Since they have AMC stuff on there, it's like Walking Dead in as well, right?
Watch it. Trying to scare me now?
Damn it. Star Wars Visions, no. Is that also available on there? I cannot believe I'm an idiot. Cannot believe it. Well, I'm in cahoots that I'm an idiot. I have to really consolidate with my brain to tell myself that I'm an idiot for doing that. Hmm. Let's see. I never heard of Tokyo Vice as well, too. It's my first time hearing about it. What is that? Do you care to explain? Hmm, just give me a second, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in though. The last like two streams have been like, I don't know, it's been kind of oof. So I do appreciate that. It does make much of a difference. But I'll be right back. I gotta go get something to eat. Just give me a second. Just stay patient with me. Yellow Kitty, how are you? How's everything? So, just to keep you guys well informed, there is another website to where you can actually look at um some of the other shows as well too. I if I can be able to find it in my bookmarks, I'll be able to give it to you guys because I guess I can't find the show right now or whatever the case is, but I'll link it to you guys in the Discord. See if I can find it. But I know you get Walking Dead and a whole bunch of other shows, and it's a pretty useful app. It's an application that's on Google and some Star Wars anime shows that weren't released in America. It's a pretty fucking useful app. It's really nice. But I'll look for it and see if I can link you guys. Um, yeah, I meant in direct message. My bad. I'll just direct message you. I don't know. It's a pretty useful app, and it allows you to look at old cartoons, old anime shows, old TV shows, shit like that, and even some new ones as well. Why are you calling me daddy for? What the hell? Is there something wrong with this guy? This dude's calling me daddy. I don't know. It's kind of weird, buddy. Let's bring into that. This fucking guy.
Welcome to New York.
Oh shit, it's New York. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure your brain is buffering. Fuck you. Go to hell. Competitions like this to where like, oh, that's the F50. Never mind. I thought I ran into two of them. What the fuck? Well, that's kind of odd, isn't it? I mean, oh yeah, sure, because the game decided that it was a good idea for me to crash into the wall. Yeah, and they're above me too, so they're Batmaning. You ordered a Gucci grinder for your weed? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck? You ordered what again?
Looks like this one is
What the
catching up.
hell? Why would you order that? Well, why would you order that? Like, what's the whole idea for that? I mean, are you trying to go for like a different type of feel for weed? I don't know, Dexter. You always find like the weirdest shit to like do with your time. That always seems to kind of make me wonder. Not in a bad way. It's just I can't judge you based on, why is that guy moving backwards? Why is that guy moving backwards? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Can't get any better than.
Yep. Nice. So, I mean, we got some good cars here, but I just would rather prefer using the, yeah. You know, believe it or not, somebody ordered a Gucci jersey that was kind of like, you know. Anyways, I mean, it's kind of funny. Like, they ordered a Gucci jersey or some shit like that, or I don't know, it's some shit like that. It was a Gucci jersey, considering that, I've never even seen a Gucci jersey in my life. That's why I thought it was funny. But a grinder for it? I mean, I don't know about that. That's a little wacky.
Welcome to Miami.
All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. I didn't know either. This is my first time ever realizing that. I would like to know where the hell did he purchase this, because I'd never seen that shit in my life before. I've never seen a Gucci grinder. I think I've seen a Gucci hoodie and I think bags or something like that, but never that shit. I mean, yeah, never that shit. I'm afraid to yeah, that's why. Because if I move too fast, then it can become a hassle. I guess he was going for a different look. I'm not sure. I don't know. The only thing that I can think of is that you would get that Gucci smell, but that's about it. Other than that, I don't even know what the purpose of even getting a good right, because you're getting stuff that's like name brand, technically.
Whoa, that was close. This is the final lap.
Really? Didn't even fucking know that, to be honest. I didn't even know that. I don't know whether that is something that is completely new to me, or it's probably because of the fact that I don't keep in track of Gucci everything. Forgot these cars move very fast.
So, you live on the edge, huh?
Yeah, technically. Yeah, I mean, that part doesn't surprise me. I mean, I think Gucci has invented everything that I can possibly think of, which is baffling. It's super baffling. Anyways, here. Fucking Gucci dildos. Nice. Fucking amazing.
That was awesome.
All counterfeit?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
New record.
I guess. Like, if it's all counterfeited for it, then I mean, shit, what the fuck do I know?
New ride unlocked.
No wheel spins for me. Thank you very much. How many more championships is there? Damn, there's a lot. Okay. Um, you just at them. That's it. I don't know. I don't know how you fucking at people. Just put the cursor on their penis. I don't know. Something like that.
Welcome.
That's how you at them.
Bahamas.
At least over here around these parts, that's how you at them. Gucci toilet seat, sign me the fuck in. Nice, alright. Well, what's your first and last name? And we'll get you one.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think Agron didn't know that you were, because when you name yourself Creamy Donut, a lot of people draw a sense of confusion. It's a drift competition, is it? Yeah.
Hey, now you're just being cheeky.
I could just leave it to, or
Do you have a death?
definitely bleached. So, um, but no. So here's the real thing about why she named herself Creamy Donut. So the reason why she named herself Creamy Donut was because she says she's creamy inside, but me and a couple of other people realized that it sounded very wrong when she said that. Yeah, she said that she was creamy inside, and I was just like, that's that's something. I'm not even too sure on what to put my. I don't even know what the fuck to say about that. It's freaky shit. But she says she's creamy inside. I don't know. Tell her, talk to her about it. I don't know. I can't even answer those things. It's in my best interest not to even answer it at all.
Perfect. Personal best.
Clever though. I've never seen such a name.
Welcome to
Yeah, well, be mesmerized because that's definitely Curly in a nutshell. Thinking of wild ass fucking names that I can never really put my finger across. I don't even know what to say about that shit. Like, I don't know what to say about her name because her name sounds super fucking broad. For a lot of reasons, not just but just for a lot of reasons.
So long, suckers.
No, Creamy Donut was definitely a unique name based on what I feel would be I don't know. It just sounds like, and this is just me, but it literally sounds like that when somebody actually decides to stick it in, all they're gonna get it from the outside is the creaminess. That's basically what it sounds like to me, and that's not even me being like unprofessional. That's just what I get from it. Now, it could probably mean other things as well too, but I don't give a fuck about the other meanings because that one sounds very accurate to me. At least as far as the joke is concerned. And I should have took that shortcut. I don't know. Maybe that's probably the case. Maybe there is some form of other freaky guy out there named you know, creamy shish kebab or
Keep it
not
up.
donut but like creamy croissant. I don't know. Something out there. Something's telling me that there is one. All I see is whipped cream around a mouth. Oh no. What are you trying to say? Is that really what you get out of it? Is like the whipped cream around the mouth? I mean, it could probably be that. I mean, who knows? That shit sounds accurate. I'm not gonna lie. That shit sounds completely accurate. No, it definitely does though. Like, not to be, but imagine like, I mean, I'm not gonna say imagine, but like, you know, it's like a guy like trying to go down and go dirty, and then he realizes that there's too much cream, and then he can't handle it, and then his eyes bust out of his head
One
like
more
that,
for the
right?
books.
Because it's too much cream to deal with. So. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, is it? I mean, you're dealing with so much cream that like your eyeballs pop out. I need a new name as well that doesn't catch me somehow. How about Teflon Bundy? You ever thought about that? How about Teflon Bundy? Or um Teflonius Cage? Or even better, what the fuck is the name of this? No, that's not it. No, that's actually quite racist. I like that name. Teflon Bundy? Or Teflonius? Teflonius Hogan and shit. You could be like another Hulk Hogan, technically. In a sense, you can kind of be another Hulk Hogan. Probably be good for you. Don't know. Zeus the Creamer. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Must have been somebody else's name. The fuck is that? I don't know. Hey, what the hell is going on there? Like, you know, I'm not feeling that name, to be exact. It's a little weird. Coming off a little bit weird. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. I guess. I guess whatever floats somebody's root beer, I guess. Squishy Curly? Yeah, I don't know who. Yeah, I think that was Rev that gave you that. I think Rev was the one that gave you that name. It's kind of an odd name, isn't it? Because if you think about it, you're a creamy donut, and now all of a sudden you're squishy inside too, or on the outside. I don't know what the fuck the preference for that is, or the reference for it. My bad, sorry. Reference, preference, whatever the case may be. I don't know what that dictates. That shit just sounds wrong. A squishy, creamy donut. You're already soft in the inside, so why would you want to be squishy for? Odd. Very odd. Very odd analogy. Super odd. Wonder why the fuck we're thinking about this. Anyways, nice. Hi, Andre. Let's see. Some of these vehicles seem a bit too broad. I feel like using the minus. You felt honored? Kind of odd, isn't it? How like somebody can name you that shit. For a lot of very awkward reasons. Yo, what the? All right, well, I can't even. Whatever. All right. Yeah, good luck with that username. All I gotta say.
Welcome to
Good luck with that
Moscow.
username. out of my face. Asshole. Anyways, I mean, I guess whatever floats your root beer. What the? Okay, alright. So we playing like that now. Alright. So we playing like that now. Lucky. I was gonna run him into the fucking wall. Run him into the wall completely.
Threading the needle.
What the fuck? Oh. Work same shit, different day. Rose, she's getting better. She bite a lot now. Oh shit, come on.
Come on, just one more lap.
I kind of figured that part was gonna happen, the biting a lot and all this other shit. But it's like I told you, bro. I mean, they just get used to that shit. They do it often. And to be quite fair with you, you know, I think the learning experience from it is that she's gonna wind up adapting to stop doing that shit. I mean, because that's literally what it's gonna come down to, right? I mean, surely she's gonna just eventually stop doing it as she gets older. But for her to bite like that means that she's bothered by something. Because it's either that or she doesn't know how to play yet. Because when they're not that grown, they don't know how to play. They don't know whether. So I don't think she's really doing it on purpose to be biting like that and shit. I don't think she's really doing that. So
Wow,
you said bite her back?
Oh yeah, new record.
Yo, don't take his advice at all, bro. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. This motherfucker don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Yo, shut the fuck up, man. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't do that to a fucking dog. What the hell? To become an animal too?
Welcome to Tokyo.
You can't be serious, bro. That can't be a serious thought of yours. That can't be a serious thought of yours. That shit doesn't even sound serious, bro. I mean, well, you may be serious, but that shit, I never did that to fucking Champ. The only way for Champ to learn that he couldn't bite me anymore is when what I did was is that, because I know he hates it, I wrapped a tinfoil around my finger, and every time he tried to bite into my finger, the tinfoil got stuck in his teeth. And then like I took it out, and then I was sitting down with him one day. This was like last year. I sat down with him one day. I'm like, you see what happens when you start biting me? You need to learn how to play, or just don't bite at all. And then ever since then, he just doesn't bite nobody. Now that's my technique to do it, because you know, with Dawson's, I realized because I owned one before, I usually would wrap tinfoil because I know when they bite into it, the shit gets stuck in their fucking teeth. So I mean, they can't really, and they hate that shit. They really do. Well, maybe you probably have to show some form of dominance. I mean, that's probably it. But I don't know. I thought like, I mean, obviously, you know, you're not saying to do it in an aggressive way, right? I mean, surely you're not telling Andre to bite her in the ear to the point of defamation, right? Because then that would just make him a fucking animal. But obviously, I see where you're coming from. Interesting.
One more time.
But you, I mean, I'm pretty sure he could show dominance to a different extent, though. I don't think he really has to do it in that particular way. At least as far as I'm concerned, I don't think he would really have to do it in that way. Because the dog get the idea of you doing that shit and he'd be like, motherfucker! And then, you know, probably still continue to bite Andre. And then Andre be like, the fuck going on? And then he fucking pulls out a rod and goes ham. Last thing he needs. I seen a guy that tried to do that to his dog and stuff like that to show dominance. She was biting him repeatedly and he tried to bite her in her ear. But I think he did it too hard and then she bit back harder and like ripped a chunk of his skin off. Shit was fucking crazy. Work better than the shock thingies. No, see, what that had to be put to a stop immediately. Because that was something I definitely disagree with, and I had to sit down with him and tell him. I was like, the way you're going about it, it just means, or it just shows that like you're not aware of how to take care of of an animal. I've said that before. I've told them, and I've said that literally just because of the fact that I felt a bit, you know, I don't know. I felt like he didn't know how to really take care of one, and that's kind of what bothers me because, you know, if you have no recollection of taking care of one, I mean, surely you shouldn't really do it in that particular way because it seems like, you know, you're trying to base it off of like past experiences to what you would do with an animal to where, you know, um I don't know, it just seems a bit broad to do something like that, and I don't really um understand that shit really. I don't understand why or how or, you know, to what extent. And I don't know, it just, to me, I've always felt like that was a bit weird to me. um but it is true. I mean, if you teach a dog fear, then it's only gonna adapt to fear, and you can't be putting fear on a dog. Like, that's just wrong. With him, all I did was, there were a couple of things that annoyed me about some of the things he was doing, so I just wrapped some stuff around my finger. I even closed a couple of doors. I didn't keep him in no cage and shit. I didn't keep him in no cage. I didn't think it was necessary, to be honest, because that's not how I raise at least my dogs. And you know, what I did was is that I started to just make him adapt. Listen, you can't do these things. And then every time he misbehaved and stuff like that, I would slap his butt. Hey, you can't do that. Have some respect. Hey, you can't do that. Have some respect. You want to continue to be like that? And then I would put him in bigger timeouts. The timeouts I would put them in is I would have it to where I would basically like put him in an area to where he doesn't like the room or my room, because specifically he only likes my bed. But like, I would not have him on the bed and stuff like that, and I'd be like, listen, you do this a little bit too much. Like, what's going on? Why are you barking chaotically? Why are you doing, because I know different types of barking. I don't really have to like, I know different types of barking, so I can kind of tell the difference between what barking is which. Communication, something like that. So like, I have like different ways of like teaching him to not do that stuff. And when I finally came into the conclusion of what he was doing, overall it just stopped. you know? For example, I don't allow any stranger dog to enter the house because my dog needs the feeling intact. At least the home is a place where she is totally, yeah. Well, the safe haven is one of the things that a dog kind of tells himself that, you know, they feel comfortable with. And if you give him that safe haven, they will obviously feel like, you know, nobody can stop them to an extent, that is. Um, but there are certain dogs that kind of can go into that safe haven without having to butcher or at least solidify the comfortability of another dog, which is why only certain dogs could do that. Because not all dogs can go into an atmosphere like that and be like, I run shit here.
Go,
Because that's not the
and the
case.
bar has been raised.
The shit has to be done differently. How many tournaments do I have? Alright, so 1, 2. Yeah, so it really, like, it really just depends on like how you would go about it. I mean, a lot of people tend to raise their dogs very differently. They have like a particular system to where it works out for them. And you know, everything is fine. You know, everything is fine. But, you know, there are some owners that are just not cope to understand dogs. They don't understand that certain dogs need their space. They need their time to breathe. Some dogs don't like to be bothered during the day. Some dogs need to rest more than others, and some of these owners don't understand that. That's why with Champ, I give him so much more comfortability to do not everything, but whatever makes him feel comfortable. And what makes him feel comfortable is napping in my room all day. Cause he got along with me very fine. Cause I spend the most time with him.
Welcome to Paris.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she don't like that shit, but if she continues to bite your fingers, she'll eventually fucking stop. Cause it goes hand in hand. If she doesn't like getting hit like that, then obviously stop biting the fucking finger then. You know? To each is his own. It beats better than slapping them in the face. I mean, that's a sign of disrespect. That's some dog owners, like they be, you know, they be saying shit like, "Oh, you need to smack them in the face and stuff so that way they can learn." I'm like, "Why? You know that's a sign of disrespect." They're like, "No, it's not a sign of disrespect because you're literally trying to show that, you know, who's dominant." I was like, "You can show who's dominant in different ways. You slap them in the face, that's not a show of dominance. You're disrespecting him. You can't do that. That's weird." Yeah, they do. I don't know. That shit is just weird to me. I don't. The only time that ever comes into play is if, like, you know, I feel like I wouldn't even feel like it's needed, to be honest. I don't even feel like that's completely needed or necessary. Whatever.
3 stars?
I just always thought slapping dogs in the face was just not cool to me. I don't know. I don't think the pooping issue is the problem. I think the bigger issue is like the biting and other things of that nature. The biting always seems to come to play bigger than anything else, in my personal opinion. That shit seems to like it's biting and a couple of other things that could be an issue.
Welcome to Shanghai.
You sure about that? Because I see dog owners that give like diapers to their dogs. Because like when she bites into her toys, it's different from how she bites into Andre's finger. That's why it can be misinterpreted. That's why that stuff could be misinterpreted. How the fuck? I didn't even see that pole there. What the hell was that? That's why I'm saying, like, because a lot of the dogs that I had to deal with over time, I realized that like they didn't know what playing was, and then I had to teach them what playing really was, and how you have to soft bite things. You can't just, because soft biting is different than actual biting, from dog analogy's perspective. The conception being, or the analogy being that the dog is not supposed to be able to bite into your skin to know or identify playing. I think that's her form of playing and stuff, so
That was
might work.
new record. A whole new world opening up. Check it out.
What I did is raise the voice a little, stand up, make your body as big as possible, and then say no or whatever. When you make no commands, it only works for certain dogs though. I know with Champ, I had to tell him, hey, listen, like, and then he would point to his attention, and then I'd be like, you're not supposed to be doing that. And the next time you do that, um, I would be like, you're not getting any treats, and you're definitely not going outside either. And then he would, it's like whenever I say no and outside in the same sentence, he probably would like, oh shit, it's serious. But yeah, they do learn from tone of voice though. That is kind of self-explanatory. No, that is correct though.
Welcome to New Orleans.
I think they get a good idea of your tone of voice, and then over time they just get used to it. And that's kind of the thing, right? I mean, the neutral ground for a dog, your companion, is to get used to your tone of voice and to get used to the way you do things versus the way that they do things. So that way they can have a clear understanding of how to be able to evaluate the situation rather less than to look at it from their standpoint and think that they can just get away with everything. Because when they think that they can get away with everything, it becomes a very, very big issue in the future. Because once they start adapting to what they can get away with, it makes it a bit difficult to be able to train them later on, rather less than early on. So you have to be able to adapt and help them manifest that particular energy, so that way, or not that energy, but like the tone of command, so that way they can interpret and comprehend these things in the future, so they have a respect level for you. Because remember, there's like certain calibers and certain ways that a dog can have respect for you. And
Trying to scare
when a
me, Will?
dog has that neutral respect for you and knows what annoys you versus what annoys them, the chemistry starts to align more, or at least the synergy starts to align more, and you know, you get a good idea of things. Can't be
One more for
mad
the books.
when she does something bad. Of course, you have to give her signs when doing good as well, cuddle, snacks, and so forth. Nah, that is true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, if I do the stream in the afternoon, it'll probably be a lot better compared to now. I mean, it's quite goofy now. I mean, but I'm glad that the game looked smooth. I mean, that's kind of what I was hoping for, was the game to run smooth, be smooth, whatever the case may be, and whatnot. But I'm glad that that was really the case, because that's kind of what I was concerned about. I thought I had lost the internet today, but I guess every network provider has been dealing with some form of issues. So that's kind of ridiculous, so to speak. Um, so yeah, that's good. Probably do it for a lot longer. I gotta be able to make sure that, like, when I go for, because YouTube partner is probably gonna take about a month to get, depending on the circumstances, though. Yeah, it seems like network providers all over have been having these strange issues, disconnecting, reconnect. I don't know what that
Welcome
is
to
about.
LA.
I don't know if they're in cahoots together.
Three, two,
What makes you say that?
one.
I don't think that's really the case. I mean, we have done bad shit for years, you know. We've done bad shit for years, and I'm not saying that like it won't come back to bite us, but it seems like we've done a lot of bad shit. Too much. Too much bad shit. It's not even just we, it's like the entire earth has done bad shit. So I mean, it kind of does make sense as to why that would be the case. I keep telling people, I'm like, you know, the Earth's atmosphere and the cosmos is not too happy of what we've been doing for the past, you know, 20, 30, 40 years. You know, they were very upset with some of the decision making that we've made to jeopardize this planet in terms of a lot of particular situations, and the cosmos is a very, very, very you know, authentic and spiritual being that has seen how we manifested from being a group, a series of species that actually wanted to see the planet evolve because we were going to do whatever it takes to create peace and do all these great things over time. But then we started to de-evolve and move backwards. So I mean, you know, it's kind of like the Apache's manifesto, which is like basically taking one particular series or situation and then just not allowing it to triumph, not allowing it to manifest, not allowing it to evolve, and then it becomes a figment of what appears to be a substantial or subconsequential candidate of destruction and chaos. So no, that is true. What can kill them can also kill us as well too. I mean, that's kind of
Whoa, that was
self-explanatory.
close.
It's kind of self-explanatory. Those things can happen. But it's been in our DNA. Realistically, it's been in our DNA to fuck up shit. That's just basically it. Maybe not everybody, but it's been in our DNA to just fuck shit up.
That's how.
Yeah, we've been trying to fuck things up for years, man. That's just basically it. We've been trying to fuck things up for years, and we're only I don't know. To me, like they say that it's getting better, but it's only getting worse. To be honest. You sound like you're getting ready to go into your bunker. That's what it sounds like. Nah, I like the other one better. Nah, it's just the truth, man. Like, you know, we see these things and we don't even know what to say,
Welcome to Hawaii.
and we're not even the one causing it. I had to like literally tell people that like you have to just understand that like when it really comes down to it, you're one person currently and where you want to be at are two
So
different
you live on the
spaces of thought.
edge, huh?
And you know, when with that being said, you built this alignment to yourself to believe
Okay,
that
now you're just
there
being
could be a
shady.
possibility that if you did have the chance to change certain things, you could. But at the end of the day, you're not capable of making these particular changes because, you know, shit happens. I mean, what do you want me to say? You know? So that's why you have to accept the fact that these things are happening and there's nothing you can do about it but to keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, and that's it. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is interesting, but sooner or later we'll probably figure that out ourselves. Sooner or later we'll see it.
Final lap. Keep it up.
I'm pretty sure that there's gonna come a time to where like, you know, the situation will just present itself, and then we'll have to be able to enclose that theory. And as we enclose that theory, we'll probably most likely understand that, you know, we could have prevented these problems from happening years ago had we just listened to, you know, our guts and went by treating the earth fairly, because we haven't been doing that ever since. We had a good run. That's exactly the same shit that I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say we had a good run, and that's just about it. Because I mean, there's nothing more to fucking say.
Like a boss.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, new record.
But you know, that's just what it is. Real talk, man. Well, I think that's it for this particular stream. I'm gonna rest for the rest of the night, and then tomorrow I'll probably do a little bit longer. But thanks for stopping by, guys, and I really do appreciate it. I mean, at least the people that stood and the people that came. Hopefully we can be able to do this tomorrow, but I appreciate you guys stopping by, at least to help out with the view portion of things. Make sure that you like the other video that is out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys take it easy and have